on the Pro Forum. I hope y'all enjoyed that video from yesterday. That was fun. I had no idea. It was totally unscripted. I had no idea what those girls were going to say, how they were going to interact with the camera. Just a lot of fun. A couple of people have suggested maybe that we don't do these videos the way we do them. Well, one made a suggestion on the Pro Forum about descriptions and that, they don't like just looking at me talking to the camera. I'm just wondering if everybody, it is a lot of work, I'm not kidding, trying to come up with different things to talk about. And I can just shoot the breeze about nothing and everybody like I sometimes do. But trying to come up with meaningful content that benefits you, I'm wondering if this is benefiting you. If it's not, by all means, I'd like to know. I'd like to hear from you if this is the kind of thing that is just a complete and utter waste of time. Because there are other things I can be doing. So with that said, I would love to hear from you as far as that. I do get a big kick out of the hero's perspective. The perspective. This is currently being filmed with the GoPro Hero 3, and I get the biggest kick out of how it's like you can see the entire car. And I've made a couple of videos for friends using the GoPro, and I tell you, it's almost like you get this weird, eerie kind of look. It's like this. I don't know how to explain it. It's like this fly on the wall kind of feeling from the Hero. Anyway, I don't know if that's how you feel. And you can see why they're doing it more and more in different television shows and programs, because a lot of conversation happens in a car. So I just think that's kind of interesting. But the whole message for the day, I just wanted to talk just for a moment, not too much, but about marketing and how it is a never-ending process. You have to always be asking people, asking clients, what could I have done better? How can I help? I asked those girls that yesterday, and I thought it was kind of interesting that they, of course, were very pleased with what I did, but they were not very pleased with their experience from some of the photographers at Sync. They were not happy. And it's just an unfortunate thing. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths as far as professional photography goes. It isn't necessarily that they're mad at one particular photographer, because they don't remember the names of these people that photographed them. They just remember it was a professional photographers convention and I was asked to model and I never got a single picture. And this is not the first time I've seen this happen, mind you. I've seen this happen quite a number of times, where models come in and they're asked to do things at various conventions. I remember there was one that happened in Florida a lot that we used to go to. It was all about lighting. There was another one that got put on where it had different bays where we could photograph in the different bays. And I always gave my models the stuff. I always delivered what was asked of me. But not everybody would deliver. And I got an idea on what we could do to make sure that it gets done. And what you really should do is, if you take a picture, there should be someone who walks around with one of these devices. They make them now where you can just whip the card out of the computer, stick it into the device, and it dumps everything that was on the card into this device. And then that device acts like a little hard drive. Well, from there, whatever association is putting on, like let's pick on Sync again. What I think Sync should do is put somebody on it, and what they should do is they should have the responsibility to completely process all those images and get them to the models. Now, we're not talking about a massive retouch here. We're not talking about tons of stuff. I'm talking about just a straight raw conversion, just a straight Lightroom type conversion. Send that son of a gun off to the models. That's all they're looking for. It's just, they just want the image. They don't want it to be perfect. But see, my photographers are like, oh, well, I don't want my stuff out there not looking perfect. I want to do the retouching. Well, that's fine. If you get it delivered to the model, great. You can deliver the finished stuff. In the meantime, we're delivering the raw stuff. So that's just one idea I have. But anyway, it's just a random collection of thoughts today. Also, another thing has been talked about on the Pro Forum about marketing to other businesses. And I saw that someone mentioned that in the audio section. We'll talk about that, I think, a lot more when we actually do a Kirk Radio. But you're right. I mean, there are a ton of businesses. I look at billboards all the time. I'm looking at one right now. Horrible photography on that billboard. Horrible photography on that billboard. And it never ceases to amaze me how what people will stick on a billboard. They'll shoot it with their cell phone up against a wall, horrible lighting, and say, here, come, I'm a professional, come buy this product from me, or let me do your hair, let me be your hairdresser, and so on and so forth. And it never ceases to amaze me. So yes, there is something that we can do, and it is definitely something that we could go after. It would just be a matter of the hustle. And so let's talk about that. Let's make that a point of being one of our Kirk Radio conversations. So anyway, like I said, random thoughts for today. Thank y'all again for watching these videos. If you're watching them, if you're enjoying them, and of course, ultimately, if you're not enjoying these videos, there's nothing that says you've got to click it and watch it. So anyway, thank y'all very much. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.